Oh man, it's the meme review. Madden said, I bet it would. Matt said it would be great if they had the credit card information from Madden Ultimate Team. Guess my tablet has officially shit the bed. Had its last go. Shit don't want to come on no more. Oh wow, now it's coming on. There it is.
Coach, it is something not seen all that often in these parts. Playoff football in North Carolina. We've got it at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl. And we've got a classic in store between the Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers. One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Boy, I love me some Darnell Savage. I use him as my sub linebacker. It's all I was, and it was Pig Suey.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. To throw is Ryan. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down. And that's the connection, Ryan to Jones, that this defense obviously has to key in on.
Certainly feels like they got the party started with that one, doesn't it? And when those two get in sync, it just scares the heck out of defenses because he can hit Julio Jones in a short zone, and he can take it the whole way.
They'll run with Elliott. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. Devontae Freeman. Freeman a first down and more. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Taking it in from the 20 as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. So much for being intimidated on the road in the playoffs, right? That was a pretty clinical drive right there.
Yeah, they seem to come out with the attitude of, we don't deal with pressure. We create it on the other team, just took it right down the field and stuffed it in the end zone.
Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Zeke, same thing. I mean, he went to damn conference championship game. He hurt, but he can come back. But he has high re-injury risk with Achilles.
Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Now that bitch is a bank. I took it to the mall. She still set my good.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now Newton. Josh Doxson's got it complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up a touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Ready? Ready, 88. Check 45 to Mike. Great, great.
From just shy of midfield, Newton. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 35.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Balling out for you, huh? Give him that jukebox, ain't
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Coming to you, coming to you.
Here's Newton. It's hauled in by Doxson. And this is good for a first down, his second grab of this NFC Championship bout.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Been a long day for you.
On first and 10, Newton. And he's got the hook up to Moore. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a first down here. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Again, McCaffrey. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4 down territory.
Now the Panthers get set, 3rd and goal.
And the defense has to account for Cam Newton on this play.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Bryant on the handoff. It's Freeman. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting up their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
And this is good for a 1st down, his 2nd grab of this NFC Championship bout. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 10 yards there and a 1st down for the Falcons. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down. They will come up on a 1st and 5 following the encroachment penalty. After the penalty, here's Freeman. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. And just a yard on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 4.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times will actually make checks, just like a quarterback would on offense to get them into the right defense. They definitely were on that play. How about that finish? Holding that to a minimal gain.
His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Ready, blue 80, right 25, 54. You got to get the ball until you get the ball.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Here's Newton. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll make this a second down.
Hit a little RPO slant by tight end, but it didn't work. Threw it right to the damn linebacker who's sitting right there.
20.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Here we go. Rush in, rush in, rush in. 8.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this will be a really risky call. Here we are in the first quarter.
On your own side of the field.
Own side of the field. But, boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
They're going to sit on the yardage like always.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Right there, 54.
Now Ryan. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
I think you have to chalk that one up for the defense there. Someone right on the spot. Excellent coverage. Didn't leave him enough room to come down inbounds, even though he did catch the football.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 2nd down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now. They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Atlanta.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Ryan's throw caught by Jones. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, 21 yards. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
51. Hey, express.
Now Ryan on first down. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. This is Elliott. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They come out here in the eye. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. And he gets this one to Ridley, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. From 3 yards out. And the Falcons push further out in front. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. And Duke Riley will get credit for the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jackson.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
A first down carry by Elliott. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open down.
I think
he
it
can
keep
only
going,
cover
though,
for so
if you,
long.
run
So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Coleman. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. If this defense wants to stay in this ball game, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
Throwing on 2nd down. Ryan, a dump off to Elliott. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
The Falcons on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Elliott. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 10 yards there and a 1st down for the Falcons.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. It's out, and the Falcons push further out in front. Sometimes a group that gets overlooked, certainly, the offensive line. Right there, they really helped with that score.
Didn't they tell us in our meeting that when we score touchdowns running the ball, that means the offensive line actually scored first by moving people back beyond the end zone? We saw evidence of that on that play.
Pop the motherfucking pills.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Bottom play for a K in the face. I need an umbrella bid.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
Did I get to the points per drive ratio? That answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Newton. And Thomas has it. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. We often, with Cam Newton, talk a lot about his legs. Don't forget about that arm.
He can throw it on a rope. He can loft it. He's got the touch that's been developed throughout his career. But the big part about just watching him throw it, it seems almost effortless.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Ready? 180. Gun. Set the tone, defense.
From the gun, here's Newton. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
Oh, this nigga's got pick on the
That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? Let's say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he gets this up just shy of the 15. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be handled.
Yeah, whatever is in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. Mackenzie Alexander in on the tackle. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Ryan. He completes it to Jones. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that. And that's what he did.
Strategy. You got it, Coach.
A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
On first down, Ryan. This one caught by Ridley. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
I wonder if what was she born?
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Ezekiel Elliott, 31 yards. And the Falcons push further out in front.
Get that nigger up
Coach
out
talking
there.
about those late in the half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Fuck me.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you get this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try to go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Now Newton. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Out of the gun, Newton. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he's not even able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now there's also a flag down, and it's in the area of holding. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And how about that for just running out the clock? Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. They keep on the ground with Elliott. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
All day, just like that. Just like that.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Keep playing hard, fellas, all day.
And now Adam Vinatieri. He's into his 40s now. You'd think low to mid-50s, probably about the outside of his range. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. So we've reached halftime. Who will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl? 2 more quarters to go. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. This one taken just inside the 10. Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a really This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Check right, check right. Back, back, back. Hey, watch it, watch it. Check right, Green.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
It's always what you want.
A shotgun snap for Newton. Thomas has got it. Complete. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
You've seen the comments.
They only got a yard out of that last completion. And that makes this 2nd and 9.
They said this shit on repeat. This is Newton. This shit hot.
Looking downfield for Jones. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
This is what we need.
I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 37. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
I mean, probably, but I ain't never heard. I don't know what the hell that shit called, probably.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Switch up.
Newton now to throw. Steps away to his left. And his throw is incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Josh Doxson, and it's 3rd down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete.
Knock over Cracker for calling me nigga. Did you enjoy this? I can switch.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. From the gun, Newton. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
Post up outside, waiting to collect everybody in the kitchen.
They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5, but when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. Kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag? You just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
Last night at midnight after I played another game, I'm sorry, fam.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They go to Elliott again. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Mike is 59. Mike's at 59. Come on, boy. 85.
On third down, Devontae Freeman. He's got the first down and more past midfield. Touchdown, Falcons! Devontae Freeman, his second touchdown of the night as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot in the big game, their big playability. They can strike from anywhere.
Oh, I know the white nigga is. Oh, this is definitely one of them.
Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT, and the lead will swell by one more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at the 3. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Throwing again on second down. Caught by Jones. And this is good for a first down. His second grab of this NFC Championship bout.
You got a 50. You got a suppressor. You going to the Oh, Lord. You got the shooter. You got the shooter exclusive.
Newton now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Going high. For a Buffalo.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, defense, let's go.
Now a play fake, and it's Newton. He's got his man. This is Jackson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. Newton now 5 straight completions here in this second half, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Newton. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Grady Jarrett busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
They got the long nose.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Oh, I see you the family, man. I see you go to the left hand.
They get 16 out of that one, but they're still need to convert on 3rd. Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. From the gun, Newton.
That's the same round Draco played.
McCaffrey. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
Some big missiles.
Mike 5-4. You don't know no better.
Now Newton. He'll buy some time right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Operating from the gun. Newton escaping the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
This has kind of been the story all night long, hasn't it? An inability to really get much done on 3rd downs, and it's costing them.
So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. And Gano's kick is right through. And that will knock this down to still a very large 29-point deficit. So his 3rd field goal of the ball game brings him a bit closer, but there's no question they need to start turning some of these 3s into 6s.
And 7s, and probably even 8s. You know, as a kicker, you just head out when you're called upon, so he's done his job. It's the rest of the offense that needs to get it in gear. They want to close this gap.
I don't know what he... He's in the
set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. The last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you, because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from trying to get to the airport? The roads will be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there.
Mike 54. Too little, cut.
On 3rd down, Elliott. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. Give him 9 on the carry, but it's not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
Yeah. You know it. In control. In control.
Here's Britton Colquitt now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. This is taken at the 15. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Newton now to throw. It's hauled in by Doxson. It'll be a pickup at 15 as that'll lead to third down. Throwing on third down, Newton. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 11 yards and a Panther first down. On first down, this is McCaffrey. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. From the gun, Newton. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a third time. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Love it.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Oh.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. On second down, it's Coleman. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Falcons on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. As it brings up the 4th down. Here's Britton Colquitt now as he'll kick it away for the second time. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. They fake the give. Newton. And it's incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Operating from the gun. Newton. It's caught. Jones. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. The end result, 21 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Newton. Out to the left, it's complete to Daxon. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Newton's pass is on target to Moore. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him, and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10.
God damn you!
Again, Newton. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10.
If you don't
have the draw, it's Scarlett. And an alley to run. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 13 yards, 1st down, Panthers. Now a 1st down throw for Newton. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. But at this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. 25 yards. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer. Well, Charles, fans around here, they were already talking Super Bowl. They've made plans. You just can't look past anybody in this league, especially this deep into the playoffs.
You would think that every year that message would sink in, and it feels like every year we see something like this, especially the way they're handling them, all right? You didn't expect this part to happen, but when you're playing this deep in the playoffs, every team's dangerous.
Following the touchdown here to kick it away.
But hold on, Garrett Wilson is
fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
5-star. We got. We need an Arizona big chilling there. Talk go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to something else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
I'll fucking tie you to a fucking bedpost with your ass
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They will run again with Coleman. And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on the tackle, and that's going to tack on 15 more. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. After the penalty, here's Freeman. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Check, walk it before. Check out.
Again, they'll run with Freeman. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. On 3rd down, here's Coleman. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Here's Britton Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Atlanta. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
Newton, meanwhile, here connecting with McCaffrey. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give them a lot of confidence to help turn things around. The Panthers on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. Here it's 3rd and 3. Here's McCaffrey. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Newton. Completes it right side to Dodson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. From the gun, Newton. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And the Falcons grab it. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Justin Fields is my cousin.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Now Ito Smith. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
Why are you swinging like that? Hey, G.
The second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this 4th quarter.
I told you,
the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Again, it's Smith.
Justin Fields is my cousin.
It looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves them with 7 yards to go on 3rd down.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Smith. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
And now what the heck is this? A punt formation from the red zone? Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And they take a knee. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. And for the 2nd time tonight, his field goal unit comes out here. From the left hash, this from 37.
Not the Beaver swag off the meter.
And Vinatieri's kick is good. And that'll extend this lead now up to 25. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
You gotta get going. Yeah, we gotta slide out of here, bro.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Newton to throw. Flush to his right. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position.
Mike, check, 59. I got wide.
The Falcons in victory formation as they take a knee.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 41-yard line. Tonight's final score.
And they get to hoist the Hallis Trophy. Unbelievable victory, moving on to the Super Bowl.
I only hope that these players understand exactly who is behind that trophy. George S. Halas, one of the creators of this great game of football of ours and creator of the NFL. What an amazing feeling and an amazing accomplishment.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, we'll see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.
Now I got playing the Super Bowl. For that bit. What gun you got?
On the basement.
What gun you got now? Mm. Go outside. Why don't you hop on the highway? Start popping niggas off on the highway. Nah, quick scope that shit. Hit fire that bitch, man. You don't need it. You done sold your soul already. You good? You already know who sold. Who sold. They sold. Oh man, I need that fan in my life right there. Oh yes. Oh god, it's alright as hell in here. I for that bitch. Oh, dude, that's. Now we gotta go play.
No, I can't sniggle. I can't sniggle and giggle, man. Dang. Yeah, I seen some bitches with their titties out. You know how a player do. You know how a player do. You know I stay down till I come up. Oh, which one? I don't know who that beast is. You know, I'm on her though. I'm on her. You know, I'm on her. I'm trying to see what that be like. I ain't never had that. Goddamn, I'm getting capped out here, man.
Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Damn, so True Fungus, universal coverage, strip specialist, but this nigga hurt. God damn. This shit's criminal with Deion Jones.
You know what I'm gonna do, bro? I'm just gonna let y'all handle it, bro, and then we'll just figure it out, bro. It's not that big. We all I know we gonna link every day. Yeah, I'm not gonna roll y'all too much. No, you even, but I didn't even choose for Mookie Ryan. They Coach Keith assigned me. Oh, he do? Yeah. No, I just don't know I'm room with in the first place. What you say? Julie, I know Julie's rooming with Dyson. Yeah, I know. And then you're rooming with Jackson. Ryan's rooming with Mookie. My mom got it wrong, that too. You can't say that, man. Yeah, what you say? She didn't like the preach off my shit. What? Like, you gotta like correlate your jokes. You look like Sully. That's like last time. Who you talking about, G? I'm talking about Kobe. He was dying last time we was out. No, someone said he looked like a squid. Hey, I gotta tell you what happened on my OB, bro. I gotta tell you what happened. Before you tell me, bro, you look like a squid. Who said that? Oh no, but Jordan Howard. Who said you look like Holly Brown with the damn on shoes. Yeah, boy. School shoes looking at. He said G's got look like a girl. I look like a girl, bro. I got a goatee. And you know what Justin look like? Who? Justin. Justin who? Fields. Bro, there's somebody at my school that looks just like that. These guys too nice. Oh, my head now, bro. Damn. Bro said I'm too nice of a person to roast. No, that's facts though. I don't be on anybody's head. I'm a good guy. Don't lie. Don't let me lie. He be on. What were you finna tell me about your OB? I'm a FaceTime you. Bro, look at the JD. Look what he said, Justin. That's just like for the Ninja Turtles. The frog, yeah. CJ got sauce. Someone said you got God. CJ got Tic Tacs. That was weak. Yeah, boy, you better fuck him. Yeah, he's tripping. Let me kick his ass up. He's weird. Bro, I make this. He's so fat. Bro, that is real respect. So, I'm in great shape. Crazy. So, damn, Justin. Justin feels like a GC. Every man Justin, no Justin, no quarterback. Can't wait for CJ and GK. I know for real it's gonna be loud. G-Swole. See, I appreciate that, bro. Justin, I'm gonna keep him off the shoulder. Justin to go. Yeah, but Justin tough for real. Bro, he said fans bold. G, what's your 40? I run a 2.8. What's up, Marcus?
Leonardo.
I'm done, bro. CJ the biggest bike in here. That's cat, bro. You are like literal like you the definition of like I said they said 2.8 and he said like, I'm still slow. Like, you can't do nothing. G should be a fun story. Don't matter. I really worried about that. 6 touchdowns, 1 quarter. CJ you hear about chasing like a thing. I'll be over there, B-Car. My tongue and brother. Got the T's up, not cheap and T1 must be doing this. Yeah. Hey, see that? They said G is a better QB. Yeah, I'm a better shit. I got better hands, but I swear on everything. I have the best hands to coach. I'm a beast. Ryan, get the hell out. Ryan, you're the one that's big time, boy. Debo, you the go.
Leonardo.
You know? That boy better be slow. Hey, Roby, don't be coming out here and go on the cage, man. You know, you see that. He looked like he could be Jalen Marshall, your brother. Chase Young said he's coming back. Yeah. Stars don't matter. That's fact. Stars do not matter. Michael Thomas was a 3-star. I was a 2-star. No, I was better. I was a 3-star. 4 months ago. I always just been a 4-star, bro. Chase Young is coming back, correct? We're special games.
That's what that Dyke raw.
Yep. CJ, you're too slow to be receiver. But I still like CJ fast. Alright, bro. Y'all, bro, what? I ain't fast. Nice. Shooting game, bro. No shooting. Oh, wait, what are you trying to slide? What?
I don't know about all that.
Nail that nigga feet too. Nail that nigga feet.
Here you go hating.
Nail that nigga feet to the cross.
You go ready to hate.
I ain't paying attention. I'm just talking my shit. Fuck y'all niggas. Y'all some niggers.
Ready to hate.
Y'all, you a damn nigga. That's all you listen to is coon tunes. All you do is listen to damn coon tunes. I'm out of here. I'm out. I'll holler at y'all.
Herbert is DJ's cousin.
We need somebody. We may go Chase and then take Tua later.
Y'all winning.
We got the fifth and damn pick, and there gonna be like 6 teams in the top 10 that want a quarterback.
Justin Herbert. Justin. Maybe Jacob Eason. Chase on the way to DC, where his career will be over.
You heard Dwayne? Dwayne said the league done messed up and let him go to Washington. You messed up.
Oh, you know who JK is. Somebody had the PPV. Somebody game was on PVV.
And it starts again.
I said, why I can't watch it? Why that bitch say lock on it? Like, oh. I said, I'm on CBS Sports, man. I ain't on this shit. We on beIN Sports. Nigga, don't remember draft play on that shit. God damn.
God damn, it's hot as fucking. This fan don't do shit.
What, the outdoor window?
No, the motherfucking ceiling fan don't do nothing. Outdoor fan work wonders. This damn ceiling fan don't do nothing. All I do is make noise. We need to cherish Marshawn. Sound like that sounds like some American ass shit right there. Sound like America. I'm in that bed, bro. I'm in that bed, bro.
Stop! 25 seconds!
Get Joe Tessitore off the goddamn, not the commentating booth, please.
Ready, blue 80! Blue 80! Get up!
The world would be a better place without Joe Tessitore calling football games.
Ready, blue 80! Blue 80, sit on it! Ready, blue 80! Line 25, sit on!
I'm not ready.
59, ready! Line 25, sit on!
He says Christmas miracles.
Ready!
You lying. You lying.
Ready! Blue 80! Blue 80, sit on! Ready! Blue 80! Check, check! Blue 80, set! Ready, blue 80, ready, we go!
Get in there.
Ready! Ready, we go! Sound! Ready! Line 25 tonight! Ready, blue 80! Blue 80! Blue 80 tonight! Ready! Blue 80!
6-6, pull it high.
Line 25 tonight! Ready, blue 80! Line 25!
Damn, I need a quarterback for fantasy to win.
Hey, blue 80, sit on it! Ready, blue 80! Blue 80! Blue 80 tonight! Ready! Line 25! Blue 80 set! Ready! Blue 80!
What you calling?
Ready, Blue 80. Blue 80, Sonata. Ready, Blue 80. Back 25.
Anthony Barr got the cramps.
Blue 80, Sonata. Ready, Blue 80.
This nigga quiet uncle asked for a home, an endorsement. Shit, I just won a championship, man. I was in the gym, nigga. Quiet uncle said I was with him. They're respected already.
Get up. Down. Ready, Blue 80, Sonata.
Derrick Jones. Let's take a step down, man. We ain't gotta do it.
Damn, Aaron Jones, I was ignorant. Well, that's a ball game. Aaron Jones just.
25 tonight. Ready, white 25. White 25 tonight.
Kirk Cousins, the worst contract in NFL history.
When he threw the game, I didn't see his interception. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Well, that, and they scored at the end. They scored 10 points. The defense did the best they could, but the offense couldn't do shit. And they couldn't stop Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones just got loose at 55 to ice the game. You hear what Donovan Mitchell said about Tyler Hero. You see it. Donovan Mitchell said Tyler Hero.
You're
he
a
said
cuck.
he kicked my ass.
You're
He
a cuck.
capitalized on my poor. You see it, Richie? Because Richie get the same. He get the same one.
There's some cuckold shit going on.
No.
The thing is, we hear about this shit about Tyler Hero and this other rookie.
They just didn't do it versus y'all, but they do it versus everybody else. Y'all just better.
We only play each other twice. That's why I'm like, these niggas got two opportunities to do something.
I mean, we got close. We could have won last game, but we didn't. We couldn't rebound the fourth quarter.
I'm still on the first game. Y'all want to talk about the second.
The first game.
Talk about the first game.
I don't even remember what happened in L.A.
Dion don't even remember. He just woke up. Nigga, he said, "Nigga, we still here?"
Dion said, "How the hell I get on this plane?"
He said, "Nigga, we still in L.A. Nigga, we gotta play the Clippers, Sacramento." He said, "No, Dion, your ass started tripping. You couldn't hold your smoke."
We do not need no more Drake.
Nigga said he coming back. Dion County, she here. Pat. Miami.
Sounds like a Martha Stewart.
Welcome to Miami. I'm One line.
Beyond the 30-yard line to B.C. Johnson for 6 yards. So here's the problem that the Vikings have. They cannot block the Packers' front. So they have to throw quick. The Packers know that. They're just coming up and rallying and making the tackles. But the Vikings offensive line has no chance right now. They are getting ran through like water through a sieve. It's mostly been coming from Zadarius Smith, who puts a spin move and nearly backs into him again, but instead gets into him.
Huh? What is that? Go play what? Man, you got on cargo shorts talking about playing basketball. You know, nigga, what are you talking about?
Wow, they just got a garbage. Oh, that's a flag. That's coming back.
Oh, you ain't got on no cargo shorts talking about you want to play some basketball. I ain't got no.